Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. So today's reading is meant for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn. I checked this time, honey, so I know like which planet is which, and Saturn is the one meant for your finances. So today I rolled dice. I also added another deck for you guys just because I wanted to get advice so that the readings are just a bit more clear for me if there are any like hiccups or like unanswered questions. So for the dice, you guys rolled Aquarius, and then you guys also rolled 12, which I find interesting because isn't Aquarius like the 12th sign? I think it is. I don't know. Or it's like hella close. But I think 12, you might be seeing 12, 12, 12, or just lots of 12s. 12s, I believe, if you're seeing 12, 12, 12, I think that means like you're getting out of your comfort zone, trying things new. And then for Aquarius, you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius. You may have Aquarius in your chart. Or you just might be taking on the like Aquarian energy throughout your overall week. But anyways, let's get into the tarot. I'm a little nervous just because I added this. But for the overall energy throughout the week, you guys receive the Chariot upright. And with that, I get that things are moving for you this week, whether that is in finances or love. The other cards that you guys receive indicate that there is movement. I also get an energy of like you wanting movement for a while, and once it's here, like you're living, sis. Like the the Ace of Cups is just it's new passions, creativities, new ideas, new love, just a sense of newness. You're getting just with having the movement. I do get that this is requiring you to tap into some untapped talent. So I do get a little bit of like evolving for you because you are having to tap into new energy that you haven't had to tap into, and that might just be because you haven't had any movement in a while, you know what I mean? So with the Magician in reverse, I get that you're tapping into any untapped talents or new things that you haven't had the option to explore yet. For your advice card, you guys got the Mother of Sticks or Mother of Wands in original normal tarot. She is all about self-confidence, self-respect. She's also about like recentering herself when things are a little too rocky or things are moving too fast, which I have a Virgo moon. Virgo is a very dominant sign in my overall chart, so I really do resonate with this, sis. I get an energy of like things may be moving a little too fast for you, and it's okay if you know how to move with it, which is this Mother of Sticks, which is like being okay with setting certain boundaries, having the self-respect to pull back out of situations that don't feel comfortable for you. Or wow, I really high-key like I high-key like having advice cards. But you know, recentering yourself, having self-respect for yourself if something isn't comfortable. But I do get an energy of you like Wanzer is a very fast-paced card as well, but since it's in reverse, I'm getting an energy of you being okay with not being on the go, go, go. I get the energy of like you needing to like, if things are moving too fast and you are kind of like burning out or feeling overwhelmed, recentering yourself is highly advised. All right, so for the finances. So your finances, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is phenomenal. I get an energy of so the Ten of Pentacles is very like it's beautiful, like it's a great energy to be in. It just means that like you're kind of complete with everything that you've worked so hard to like achieve. Like you've achieved it, you're there. and you're feeling good. You're kind of reflecting on all the hard work that you put in, kind of just bathing in the fruits of your labor, and bathing in the goods that it is bringing towards you after working so hard to get it. The two clarity cards, I get an energy of like, now that you're here in this Ten of Pentacles of being complete. Oh, okay, sis. I want another joke. um, but now that you are in this energy of like things are being complete, I get an energy of like, the Six of Cups does talk about revisiting the past, like I said before, of you kind of just looking back over your hard work. But I get a sense of boredom. Like, I get a sense of boredom, and that just heightens it with the Five of Wires in reverse. For me, the Five of Wire talks about, like, I'm trying to think. It's giving very much like self-conflict, inner self-conflict, self-conflict. Period. That's it, basically. I get self-conflict from this card. And it is because you're bored. You've reached what you've wanted, and now you're just kind of just standing there like, well, damn. You know what I mean? Like, what do I do next? And the advice card that you guys received was the Chariot, or the Railroad. And that just talks about moving. Keep moving. So if you do have, more pent-up energy that you want to explore it is what the cards are saying. Whether that is investing in a new business, trying out new ideas. But I do get an energy of you pushing forward, even though you are already in the Ten of Pentacles. Since you are in the Ten of Pentacles, I do get the energy of you not really having to move anywhere, because like everything is complete, you know what I mean? But if you want to sit and bathe in that before you go and pile on more work or pile on a new adventure, I say do that. But the advice card is the Chariot, which is like, try some new stuff, girl. Move on now that you've reached that Ten of Pentacles. For your love life, so I get an energy of with the Ace of Pentacles is like the main overall energy of your love life. With the Ace of Pentacles, I get the energy of like things being, I need to hit the silencer on this thing, because grr. The Ace of Pentacles talks about, like, whether in a relationship, it's like a new stable connection is coming your way, or it's already presented itself to you. And I think Pentacles in a relationship reading is good. Just it's because it's such a stable energy. It's an earth energy. The person also may be an earth sign. But I get that with the two cards that you guys received, I get the energy of, like, with the Two of Swords, you not really knowing what kind of steps to take towards this Ace of Pentacles. I'm also going to get clarity on this Knight of Swords, because, sis. But, for the Ace of Pentacles is a really gorgeous energy to be in. Or a really gorgeous offer to have, just because it is so stable and, everybody would like a stable connection. But yeah, I get the energy of you not really knowing what kind of steps to take towards the connection with the Two of Swords. And with the Knight of Swords, you could be burnt out or exhausted from constantly having to move with, like, work or just whatever you have going on. So, like, because the Knight of Swords suggests that you're burnt out, exhausted, tired. So I don't really get an energy of you actively being in a relationship. I get that for this reading that a lot of the Virgos are single, and there's an option for you or options for you, but you're not really taking any steps towards it because there is a sense of being tired or exhausted, and it either could be from this connection or just from previous connections or from work. It could really vary from anybody. But the advice card that you guys received was the Two of Coins. And the Two of Coins talks about prioritizing. So if you really want love, like, it's up to you. It's available for you, is what the card's saying. It's available for you, but you are definitely going to have to be the one to take the next steps. Also, sis, I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, you're already in the Ten of Pentacles. You know, work is good. You have this extra energy. Explore it, sis. Unless you're not interested, then I understand that. But prioritizing your love life, if that's something that you really want, I see that it's very much available for you if you want it. So that is what I got for your guys' a week ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we will book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you next week. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Today's reading, I'm so sorry. Today's reading, we are doing Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as Saturn. I did research this time. Saturn is the planet that focuses on, your finances. For the reading, I did add an extra set of tarot cards just to kind of get advice for each row. But yeah, so let's get into this. So for the first dice that I rolled was the numbers, and you guys received 12. And then for the astrology, you guys received Sagittarius. So you guys might be taking a more Sagittarian approach. You might be talking to a Sagittarius in your romance department. And then for the numbers 12, it kind of rolled on 12 and 3. Just because I'm like rolling it on this, and 12s kind of represent like getting out of your comfort zone, trying something new, and then 3s kind of talk about expansion. So I mean, makes sense, sis, makes sense. But that's what I got for your guys' dice. I'm trying to get clarity on this. Okay. Ooh. So for the overall energy throughout the week for you guys was the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is a great energy to be in. I get just from this overall read that your finances is something that you're like heavily focused on. For the 2 clarity cards that you guys got, you got the Emperor and the Empress. Either way, this is your energy. This is your card. I believe last week you got this card, but it was in reverse. So I'm happy to see that energy is shifting for you. But I get an energy of you like just from these 2 cards alone, I get a very fertile, very abundant energy, which is beautiful. And part of the reason why you may be in this is because you've been very dominant and flexible around the things that you want. And if we are looking at this from the perspective of money, I see that you've been very like, if you're not bringing me exactly what I want, I'm not taking it kind of energy, which isn't a bad energy. But it does indicate that you're a bit unflexible and a little bit dominating about what you want. But listen, if you're not, I feel like if like, oh my God, my throat is dry. I feel like if you really want something, like you need to set certain boundaries and move a certain way to achieve it. I don't think it needs to be in a vengeful, petty way, and I don't get that from this read, but I do get an energy of you being very serious about, like, you knowing what you want. I'm gonna take a swig of my tea. For the advice card, you got the Ace of Baskets in reverse. And this card indicates that there are some repressed emotions. Also, this is an advice card, so it does talk about repressed emotions, self-love, and intuition. So Mm. These two cards, I don't get very strong intuition vibes from it. The Empress heavily. But the card is indicating that there needs to be a bit more like self-love, moving from a place of like moving off of your feelings, um, your intuition, also expressing the emotions that you are repressing to someone or something, or journaling if you don't feel comfortable with expressing those emotions like out loud to people. But I do get an energy of you needing to kind of express that energy. I know, at least for me, if I don't express my emotions, like I sit with that, it festers, it boils up, and the next niglet who crosses me is catching it. You know what I mean? So making sure that like any negative energy that you're sitting with is being pushed out so that it's not just sitting with you is, I think, highly advised. For your finances, so I get such a weird energy from this, the finances. I get an energy of like you using like the crafts for a bit of the crafts for you know, obtaining what you want, and that's not a bad energy at all. But you guys got the Magician, and it's a magician, it's magic, you know what I mean? And I say I get the crafts vibe from this is because, one, the magician is, I wouldn't say a magical person, because, you know, they learn the tricks and trades of how to be a good magician, but like from the audience perspective, like we don't know that, you know what I mean? Like it looks like magic. But the clarity card that you received was the Devil, and I'm not really getting devil energy from this. I'm getting it has a pentagram over him, and like him dangling somebody. I'm not saying you sacrificed anybody. But I am saying that, sis, you might be dabbling in the crafts, and I ain't mad at it. Like, get into it. But yeah, I'm getting a crafts vibe from it to get like to obtain that King of Pentacles energy, and I also get that really from that because the Hierophant card as your second clarity card in reverse talks about like you challenging the status quo, challenging tradition, and so you might be moving in a certain way around your finances that may not be traditionally acceptable. However, I see that it's working for you. You know what I mean? Now, if this is a negative kind of connotation of the devil, then if it's involving hurting someone, I say don't do it. However, I don't see that. I do see energy of witchcraft, which isn't bad at all. And people may not vibe with that or support that, and I say, who cares? Like, that's none of their business, you know what I mean? But the clarity card that you guys got was the Father of Cups, which is also another reason why I didn't get like negative energy from this Devil's card, because the Father of Cups is a very compassionate, caring person. Like, he's also very balanced in his emotions, and he's very balanced on how he I feel like I'm saying balanced a lot. I feel like he balances like his logical side and his emotional side very well. And I think that's the energy that you're in for your finances, of you one, balancing like spirituality and practicality is what I'm getting from this. As well as like balancing the logical and the emotional aspect of your finances. So that's what I'm getting. I think that's lit. Like, do you, boo? If you need to tap into the craft, tap into it. Like, so for your love life, I get an energy of you being on your own. I don't get relationship vibes from this. But if you are in a relationship, I do see an energy of you releasing any self-limiting beliefs, any negative thoughts, and that you're open to progress and growth, especially with this Three of Wands as one of your clarity cards. You're open to progress and growth and expansion, new perspectives, and just releasing anything that doesn't serve you so that you can evolve and be a better person for your partner or for your future partner to be, you know. And this also could just be for yourself, you know what I mean? You guys also got the Seven of Swords, which I think I need to grab clarity for that as well. It's so weird because I think I know what the Seven of Swords means, like if I saw it in like this deck or this deck, but I don't use this deck as much anymore, and so now I'm like, I don't know nothing. So you guys got Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about imposter syndrome, keeping secrets. How does this tie in? Okay, so you guys may be releasing like the need to keep secrets within your relationship. Like if you know, if the person can't see you for who you truly are, then they probably aren't meant for you, is what I'm getting from the Seven of Swords. And yeah, okay, so that's the thing that you're releasing. It's like you're releasing the one self-limiting beliefs, as well as like, well, I guess I would actually, the Seven of Swords would technically be a part of the self-limiting beliefs. Like if it's talked about keeping secrets or imposter syndrome, you're releasing that energy because it doesn't serve you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for your romance. As your advice card, you guys got the Nine of Coins upright, and that's actually really positive energy. It doesn't really indicate relationships, in my opinion, but it does give me like an energy of you like pampering yourself, and it might be something that is needed when you are trying to open yourself up to new perspectives, you know, pampering yourself to new things. Pampering yourself to new things, kind of taking care of yourself, being gentle with yourself, and because like the Nine of Coins talks about like luxury, abundance, so I get a very like flu, you know, you know what I mean, kind of vibe, like a fancy vibe about it. And I get that that is what's going to help you get out of or help you start releasing some of that self-limiting beliefs or ideas and really tap into this Three of Wands energy of progressing and growing and expanding by just taking care of yourself, being open to new ideas and new things and trying new things. And that's what's going to really benefit you in your love life. So yeah, that's what I got for your guys' week ahead. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye. I don't know why I started recording as soon as I'm like about to sip some tea, but anyways, hi Capricorns. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing well. So this reading, like I said before, hi Capricorns, this is supposed to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as Saturn. Because I did the research this time, baby, and I learned that Saturn is the planet that focuses on your finances. So before I started pulling tarot, I did roll dice for you guys. You guys received 4, as well as, I believe this is Leo. So you guys might be saying 444 or just a lot of 4s. And I forgot what 4s are supposed to mean, but you guys may be dealing with a Leo. You guys may have Leo in your chart, or you guys just might be taking on Leo's energy for your guys' week. So for your guys' like, for your guys' main energy for like the overall week, you guys got the 8 of Swords upright, and this card talks about like self-limiting beliefs, negative thinking, victim mentality, feeling stuck, and highlight on feeling stuck just with the clarity card that you guys received. So I don't know if this is with work or in your love life, but you guys received the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and I get a little bit of like work from this, but the Knight of Pentacles is like he feels stuck. He's a feeling of boredom, as well as like a perfectionist. So you guys may be feeling stuck because things aren't exactly how you would like them to look. And I get energy if you're not really knowing what to do, especially with this Page of Pentacles or Page of Wands in reverse, because the Pentacles doesn't really indicate like a lost energy, like when it's in reverse, but he's kind of just wandering in the desert and it's in reverse. So I get an energy of feeling lost, not really knowing what kind of steps to take. What else am I getting from this? This card does talk about like you having energy, but not really directing the energy where it should be at, if that makes sense. I also, I forgot to tell you, I added a fourth deck just for advice for each spread. And so you guys received the Five of Wands or Five of Sticks in this tarot. And Five of Sticks or Five of Wands in reverse talks about like avoiding conflict, staying away from any kind of tension, and that's the advice. However, I was just having this like really interesting, I guess like I do a lot of self-talk and like talking to myself and just, you know, sitting in my head. I was thinking about like the best way to avoid conflict, at least in my opinion, is that if you know there is conflict and intention around you, confronting it so that you know that it's not there anymore. You know, once it's confronted and all things are hashed out, or certain chords are cut, like there's no tension, there's no possible tension because you've dealt with it. You know what I mean? If you're avoiding it, the tension doesn't just go away. You know what I mean? So for me personally, I am the type to want to confront the tension so that there isn't any tension, and I know that there isn't any tension. However, everybody's situation is different. Everybody deals with tension differently and has their own different perspectives on it. But this card does, like, as advice, it talks about avoiding conflict and staying away from tension as your advice, especially since you're already kind of in an energy of feeling stuck, having some negative self-thoughts, self-talk or self-thoughts or whatever, and having energy and not really knowing what to do with it. Personally, if this was me, not as like a reader, I would direct it towards handling the tension. But yeah, that's what I got for your guys' first spread. For your finances, I get an energy of you focusing on expanding and exploring and growing, because the Three of Wands is all about progress, you know, expanding yourself, expanding your business, trying new things. However, the two clarity cards that you guys received indicate that you may be a little afraid to explore that. And also threes do talk about like teamwork and collaboration, so you may be afraid to explore certain ideas with your team or your colleagues. But the two of that wands or yeah, wands is like, let me double check because I want to make sure that I'm getting this reading on point and popping. Yeah, wands. So you guys are really focused on like expanding yourselves and exploring, but like there is a highlight on fear. Especially this card talks about like personal fears, fear of unknown, also checking in with yourself to see if you're aligned with what you're trying to pursue. but highlighting fear with this card, because the Nine of Swords also talks about fears and anxieties, nightmares and worries. So I get an energy of you really being worried that the things that you want to try and explore and expand on might not work out, because you don't know, you're not for certain if it is going to work out. For the advice that you guys received, you received the Son of Baskets, which, if this is in a relationship, I get an energy of a potential partner heading your way with like kind of the answers on how to help you with this. However, like, if it's not, this does talk about you getting creative ideas coming your way towards your finances, and kind of like advising you to move with it. There might also be a gift. Whenever I see like the Knight of Cups, because usually the Cups or Pentacle, like any of the Knights really, they're holding something and they have something to offer. So there may be a gift or something that comes your way that may kind of help bring a little or shine a little light on the unknown for you, which might help you feel a little bit more comfortable in moving with expanding. So for your love life, you guys got the Seven of Pentacles, which I'm gonna clarify that, or double check the definition for that as well. Yeah. So I get an energy of you focusing or having a connection in mind, but not fully seeing all the possible like rewards or benefits that you could have from the relationship. The two clarity cards that you guys received also indicate that, like, one, the Ace of Cups as like a clarity card for it is just talking about how like there is love, potential, growth, and like there's potential there. But you guys also received the Empress in reverse, which indicates that like the person could be too dependent on you, or you could be too dependent on, I'm about to say independent, too dependent on them, which is probably why you're in the energy of like, I don't fully see how this is going to be super beneficial for me. And this may be somebody being very attached to you, which is why you're in the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. However, the advice card that you guys received, I'm so sorry, I feel a little off from this overall read. It's a little slow, but the advice card that you guys received was the Chariot, which to me is talking about moving with it, like, and going back to the first advice card, if there is tension and conflict there, the card is advising you to deal with it. Like, if it's something that isn't serving you, cut it off. If it's not like making you happy, it's not making you feel good, like you don't see the point, dealing with it, like pushing through it and dealing with it. However, I don't know, everybody's energy towards dealing with conflict is so different, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be like considerate, but this isn't my reading, so let me just read the cards for what they're telling me. But I get an energy of you really like dealing with the connection and not needing to move forward, but like advised to move forward with it, just to see where it will lead you. Shoot, this might be the Son of Pentacles or Son of Cups that might give you the thing that helps kind of shine light on whatever that fear is. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for your guys' overall read. I'm sorry if it came off a little scattered. I feel a little scattered. There's so many different kinds of like energies of like feeling stuck, negative self-talk, as well as like wanting to expand, but like there's fear there. Like there's just a lot of energy. So I'm a little you know what I mean? So I'm sorry if it came off that way. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope the messages were clear enough for you to kind of understand and move with it. But if you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM or we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye.